Beard is about to recite a poem for
Remember, remember, the 5th of December, an early start was had, but they did not know the way it would go, and they'd all end up totally shagged. The walk was quite far off up to Old Barn, but the 7 all happily trekked. Because they were dopes, they forgot the ropes, so the happy throng's trip was now wrecked. But what could it be? Oh no, could they see, as they thought they could go back to bed. It was Watty with string, hooray they did string. See, the trip could now go ahead. 2K was in front, so they pushed past the cunts and bombed down on Greenwood's rough rig, but not feeling nimble, most blobbed for a bimble round main chamber, which is really quite big. Adrian, Dinny and Beard all disappeared, intending to get to far waters, through Hensel's Crawl to Mountain Hall, like 3 Bosnian anti-tank mortars. Down deep well gave stories to tell of a crawl that just didn't work. A moral bit here, look after your gear, unlike Dinny, who's really a Burke. Down deep well, the far point for them, an esoteric gem, India Chambers, where they got to. It was now time to split through mud, water and shit, and a stop in Clay Cabin at Loo. Now the bad bit I'll tell, it had rained on the fell, making levels of streamways all rise. When they got to the duck, they all said, oh fuck. They got rather a nasty surprise. Back to Nevada, but no cans of lager. These 3 shat out on the pub. A placky bag and a Mars instead of their cars. A membership of Ed's Rescue Club. They lay in a puddle, having a cuddle. But the food that was there was all disgusting. Well, the food that was there was all rancid. A disgusting tin belonged in a bin. It was full of things nobody fancied. In 9 hours' time, the weather was fine. The levels had started to lower. They could now get through, so they're out of the poo, so they made their way out, but much slower. Fly like a spear before Crow get here, said Dinny, starting to run. They flew through the shite in the middle of the night. It really wasn't much fun. At the bottom of the bar, they hadn't got far till they were out of the cave. But Crow had been called. The 3 were appalled. Their lives they were coming to save. They all said hello. Then out they did go, up the 100-foot pitch. It's quite hard to climb when you have to mine, because your chest jammer's being a bitch. A lift down in a landy was considered quite handy, as was the food and a brew. Leeds seemed like heaven. They got there at 7. They had just a few things to do. Writing a letter saying, thanks Crow, we're better. We really are grateful for this. So here ends the tale. See them in the dales and join in with taking the piss.